My name is Arwa. I moved here from the United States and I moved in January. Prior to being in iO-Sphere, I had graduated with my degree in biology. Then I moved to the UK. I was stuck looking at university rates of 40,000 and upwards. And I thought to myself, well, this is not really economically feasible for me. That's when I stumbled across iO-Sphere on LinkedIn. And in my head, I thought, this is too good to be true. Kind of gave me an opportunity to explore something new, do something I hadn't even really heard of. And I actually kind of feel proud of myself at the end of these last 10 weeks because I came into the program not knowing what SQL is, and I didn't know what a business KPI is, and I didn't know a lot of these metrics. And now when I hear myself talk, I think this is not me from 10 weeks ago. This is actually quite a big change. And it was so cool to see the Prism story unfold, because you start off with one point of Prism, then you move on to the next and then the next, and you see this entire picture unfold about what that Prism company is, how it's doing. Aside from just working with the data and doing the hardcore coding, I think the best part of it was creating that presentation, writing that narrative, and that's actually something that I didn't realize I could do. Then in the technical sense, Prism makes you explore more with SQL, use Google more, use help a lot more, learning all the metrics that businesses use, that companies use, how to take different parts of a business and kind of blend it together so you get an overall story. And you're not just telling a story from one aspect that you think is good, you also look at the bad. After the program, I have said that I'm really open to consulting. I think the best part is talking to people and kind of presenting an idea about there and having to justify why I've done something and why I've chosen to do something. I did iO-Sphere in a very safe environment. Now moving on to the real world, I think it's fair for me to say that where my career path is going to be. I honestly don't know at this point, but I do know if I can get my foot into the door for consulting, I think I'd be quite happy with that moving forward.